coming online to hope, coming online to joy, coming online to peace, coming online to wholeness. I'm Dr. Flo, and I am loved and lovable. It is so wonderful to be with you on this Monday, April 29th. It's about 12:35 p.m. in the afternoon. This is the only 35th minute in the 12th hour of today that I'm going to get with all of you. So let's savor it together for the next 30 minutes or so. Let us bask in the goodness. I know that bad things are happening, and I know that it's very tense in some of our lives. But I also know that goodness and mercy is following us for all of the days of our lives. And I know that we are dwelling in the house of love forever because I feel loved and lovable. And we'll talk in a little bit about how feeling loved and lovable is the next step after knowing that you're loved and lovable. Once you discover that you are loved and lovable, it opens a door to feel loved and lovable. And as we know, feelings are driving and or sabotaging the entire assignment. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Later, we'll also cover the melody beatty. We'll talk about the chakras and a few other fun things. Special shout out this morning to our top attendees. We have a new member of Love in Action Network, which I'm so thrilled about. Some of y'all have seen this energy and presence named Ron around the campus. Ron is new here, interested in music, spirit, and knowledge, and is also a member of the House of Mommy Water on Loved and Lovable Lane. Has already attended 2 documented events, but way more than that, and we're very, very grateful. So special welcome to Ron, our newest member this week. Top attendees: Tara, Starlight, Caden, Brentley, I'll call him Poppy, Gabby, Flo, Angie, Ron, and Fractal Dula. We're so grateful for you attending our events. We know that if you are with us for 30, 60, or 90 days, as often as you can be, we no longer yell into cameras about people's attendance. I did that all season 1. It was not pretty. There's tons of footage of me yelling at people for not showing up for their own healing. Right, Tara? We got a lot of B-roll and a lot of historical evidence of me being mad that you all did not want to be healed. Mad that y'all didn't want to come around long enough. Isabel was in here for 30 seconds today. We need more healing than 30 seconds, people. What love is setting free will be free indeed. What love is setting free is free indeed. And we are cultivating a community here that is honest, open, and willing. We will continue to do that, as above, so below. Today I want to start with the coming out spell. Come out. Yes. And that isn't the end. It's the first time to practice becoming yourself. I'm reading this morning from Fables and Spells from the Emergent Strategy series by Adrienne Maree Brown. We use Adrienne Maree Brown because we're not the smartest people in the room. We are not the smartest people in the room. We are not the smartest people in the room. I am not the smartest person in this room. Okay? So we use tools like Adrienne Maree Brown. I now got this guy named Randy Miller here that I'm working through for the studio and the academy. But we're leaning on knowledge, folks, in order to set us free. And today, we're using our foundational philosophy, emergent strategy, drawn from nature, to teach us how to be better humans. Because guess what? We're nature. Anyway, page 173 for those of you who have a copy. The coming out spell. Come out, yes. And that isn't the end. Come out, yes. Okay, just give me 1 second, folks. I'm clearly having a moment. I think the coffee was too strong. Dr. Flo can't take it too far on the coffee. I just really need it. I haven't been sleeping as we await a certain package from on high to the Priolos. As we await baby Bruno, I have not been sleeping, y'all. I have not been resting in anticipation of the first LIA baby, and I overdid it on the coffee, but I will make it through today, and I will sleep tonight, and we'll get it back together. But we are so excited, and we just cannot wait to meet baby Bruno as we have for the last 9 months. It has just been quite the journey, and we are grateful for our first LIA baby to come. Talk about coming out. Imagine being inside, swimming for 9 months, and then all of a sudden you're out here with us. So we await. Coming out spell. Come out, yes, and that isn't the end. It is a first time to practice becoming yourself. Come out within yourself by noticing what your heart moves towards and what makes your root pulse. Come out into your true voice in a confession to a beloved who is surprised or who is never surprised. Come out by letting your gaze linger, your smile hint, your questions press. Come out with the new look that lets people know who you are. That fashion that doesn't give a fuck, or fashion that cares very much. Come out with a kiss that takes your breath away. A kiss you didn't know was possible. Kisses that pull fire from the core of the earth into your belly. Come out as a lover and be wild with your desires, or shockingly tame in your satisfactions, or both and ever shifting. Come out as a weirdo and be deliciously odd as you race away from constructs and deconstructs. Come out as one who doesn't know anymore what they were so sure about, but is delighted by the mystery. But don't stop there. Don't stop now. Keep changing. Keep going. Never aim for normal. Aim for you. Utterly and dreamily you. I'm going to read the last couple lines again. Come out as a weirdo. Don't y'all know that Dr. Flo is weird and strange? Come out as a weirdo and be deliciously odd as you race away from constructs and deconstructs. Come out as one who doesn't know anymore what they were so sure about, but is delighted by the mystery. But don't stop there. Don't stop now. Keep changing. Keep going. Never aim for normal. Aim for you. Utterly and dreamily you. One of the hardest things, y'all, in life to do is to learn how to be comfortable with being yourself. Today we're being asked by the cards to focus on our guidance system. And this is a perfect card for the day where we talk about our feelings. Our community works on a different part of our emotional system, and we work on a different part of our lives every day. We work systematically and strategically on a different part of our lives every day. Every Monday, we talk about our feelings. The things that are either driving things towards greatness and success, or the things that is sabotaging and sinking your battleship. feelings. I've got lots of them. So I show up every Monday. Guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy and doing the things I love, I'm in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. There are so many people that come to mind right now, former clients, people who are adjacent to Love and Action Network, not quite members or VIP or official, but kind of around a lot, dipping their pinky toe, Angie, just the pinky. They haven't committed completely to Love and Action Network. They're kind of just dipping their pinky toe in. And I saw someone in here today they've been dipping their pinky toe in Dr. Flo, which sounds dirtier than it is, for 3 years. 3 years. And could you imagine playing just the tip for 3 years? It's fine. I wish they would stay a little longer. I wish they would hang around longer. I think all the time, I encounter me in this wig. It's Angie's wig, not mine, by the way. The wig, if y'all want to know, y'all nosy people on Facebook and YouTube, if y'all want to know Substack, the podcast on Spotify, if y'all want to know who this wig belongs to, it's Angie's. But I wish that my sincere wish would be that those who I love and those who I know want the water from Flow, I wish they would hang around just a tad longer. I know they're scared and afraid and uptight and miserable and low vibrational, as the card says. It doesn't make them bad people at all, Angie. I just wish that they would hang around as long as you have. And that's not because you give me very, very nice things. Also, y'all, I've never had a smart TV. I've not been live again to tell y'all. I got a smart TV. I've never had a smart TV. After I leave here today, I'm going to have some lunch and go and watch my smart TV while I work and build the business and the brand and the academy and the love. I've never had one. So not for the things, Angie, but you hanging out with Dr. Flo's energy, aura, and charisma, and love, and care. You hanging around Tara, and Starlight, and Kate, and Snacks, and all these other people we see, and now we're meeting Ron and Gabby, and all of these other members and VIPs, just hanging around with people who have a positive mindset and vibration will begin to rub off on you. And so I'm very grateful today that you all hang around us as a community long enough to see the shenanigans, because trust me, every day there's shenanigans, but mostly to attune your guidance system. I'm going to read the card one more time and then I'm watching the clock to move on. Here's the affirmation of the day from the cards. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy and doing the things I love, like the gaming, Angie, like the encouraging people and singing, Dr. Flo, teaching the world how to love themselves and to find themselves loved and lovable as an open door to every other opportunity and blessing. When I'm feeling joy and doing the things I love, I'm in a state of allowing for my desire. Doing what I love, once again, folks, is what brought that smart TV into this house. She says she wants to get me a bigger one. I'm trying to just I cannot put a smart TV in a suitcase. And I'm grateful for the first smart TV of my entire life. I've never owned one. But doing the things you love, like coming online and singing songs and telling people they loved and lovable, and texting them on the toilet. I text Love and Action Network on the toilet in the morning. Just that kind of connected energy, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., just being around and being supported and loved will change the way that you allow for your desires. I cannot make y'all do this stuff. I can just be on this mountain of love and hope that you meet me there. It feels wonderful to not be agitated or worried about the future anymore, but to know that my future, like yours, is bright, joyous, and secure. And when I do notice that I'm feeling low vibrational, because we all have low vibrational moments, there was a lot of low vibration in last week. When I do notice that I'm feeling low vibrational thoughts, I shift them to release resistance. I had a low vibrational thought this morning, and I just went to talk to Starlight. Tara is on FMLA on a larger assignment. So I went and left a message with Starlight. She said, "Thank you for talking to me. I think that what you're feeling and dealing with is a bit of this. We're going to make it through it together." But within Love and Action Network, I got like 22 people that I can do that with. It's really like 4. But they're in the ops chats and things, like helping us help each other towards these dreams. Wishing the best for each other. It's a great thing. And when I do have these low vibrational thoughts, I'll shift them and release resistance. And don't we all want to release resistance to our dreams? We do it every day here in Love and Action Network. And like I keep saying to folks these days, if you give us 30, 60, 90, I say 30, 60, 90. If you give us 30, 60, 90 days of accountability support and just hanging out with us in live streams throughout the days and the raves, you're going to grow. You're going to look back over your life and see that we are all changing, evolving, and growing, and we're better people because of this network. We're stronger people because of this network. Okay, so every Monday we talk about our feelings, and they do to give me this assignment of feelings because I've got tons of them. I'm a theater kid, I'm a theater person, I am emotionally abused, physically abused, sexually abused, an assaulted person, and having life beat you up or, bang you up a little bit will cause you to have a lot of feelings. And I've been working for the last probably 35 years, There was a moment, around first, or, I would say 34 years, because there's a moment around first grade where I began to know that I'm just different. I sing different, I speak different. I was reading chapter books before I went to elementary school. So I was just always set up to be teased by people on TikTok, Instagram, and beyond. And all of those feelings that needed therapy in my childhood, I think I've told y'all every Monday that I'm here that my father, rest in power, Wakanda forever, he did not want any son of his, any Christian son, to go to therapy because he did not want the community thinking that he had a crazy son. So when I needed therapy from being emotionally assaulted, physically assaulted, sexually manipulated, I would call it sexual manipulation. That would be safe for today in this live. Let's call it sexual manipulation. While all of that was happening to me, I needed therapy to talk to safe people. But sometimes the abusers don't want you to be able to talk to safe people. And those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. And I am talking to you. Sometimes abusers do not want people to know your story. Sometimes abusers don't want people to know your truth. So my father did not allow me to get therapy at 6, 7, and 8 when I needed it. And now I'm the fucked up individual that's sitting before you today. Loved and lovable. And we're working through it. But it's important that you feel your feelings. And even if you can't afford therapy, I'm going to read the disclaimer at the end. At the end. I got to work really on my end. Some of my consonants are getting lost these days. extemporaneously. But I'm going to tell you at the end about our disclaimer. I'm not a therapist. I'm only trained in love. This bug is trying to... I'm only trained in love for everybody but this bug in the window. I'm so sorry. You just can't... I know. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to cross you over to the next life. I'm trying to cross you over. Cross on over. I'm trying to elevate you. Buddhists are not supposed to harm any living thing. But between that and my ADHD, it was... I apologize, y'all. But I really did need therapy early in life. And I was not afforded it because the community did not want to bear the burden of the truth. And feelings require you bearing the burden of your truth. I tell all of my clients, because I'm not a therapist, I'm a coach, a performance and accountability coach. I tell my people who need to be upgraded to something higher, listen, this is beyond the scope of what I'm capable of coaching and carrying for you through. However, when you do go to therapy, and I do recommend from time to time that people elevate to therapy, do not lie to your healers. Whether it's a coach like me, or a spiritual leader like me, or a therapist, do not lie to these people. Okay? Make sure you tell the truth so you can get the maximum healing. If you're in our 12-step program here in Love and Action Network, if you're going through Codependence Anonymous and Emotions Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous with us here, tell the truth, at least to yourself. Being in touch with your feelings and your sacral chakra will open your creative sexual energies and will also give you the ability to accept change in your life while staying in your emotional wellness. You can use the color of orange, which is not close by today, but I see it on the flag in Studio A. You can focus on the color orange to increase your joy, energy, and success. On the days where I wear orange, Tara says to me, "Oh, Dr. Flo must want joy today." Today we're in red for courage and the anchoring of the I am energy. But you can put on whatever colors you want, but use these colors and this color magic to set yourself free. If you want more joy, energy, and success in your life, start wearing orange. And when people ask you, "Oh, I see you wearing a lot of orange," tell them, "Yeah, I'm conjuring and cultivating joy, energy, and success in my life. I'm eating foods like nuts, seeds, oranges, and pumpkins to focus my energy." All right? Where your attention goes, energy flows. So focus using orange and other colors on going where you want to go. Eat the seeds, eat the nuts, pray the prayers into the oranges and the pumpkins. You tried everything else, why not try this, right? Your best thinking got you to where you are. Why not invite something new in? The affirmation is I feel. You are invited now to put into the chats what you feel. And if I'm not watching the chats where you are, I'll come back and see them later, maybe. I feel loved and lovable. I feel accomplished. I feel calm. I finally feel in control of my future. I feel strong. I feel full, safe, and enough. What do you feel? For those of you who use crystals to anchor your energy, carnelian, moonstone, orange calcite, and sunstone will help you if you believe that it will help you. You can use those stones or the foods or the colors or whatever to call into your lower abdomen under the belly button, this energy of how do I feel? And getting in touch with how you feel so you can start moving towards your goodness. When you are imbalanced in your sacral chakra, and this is not me trying to assign some piece of brokenness to you. You may be fine today. You may be fine today exactly as you are. If you are doing great, do not let me rock that boat. However, if you are killing your own joy, if you can't receive or handle sex, if you have a hard time embracing pleasure in your life and your emotions, and if you have a hard time expressing your needs, lots of people that I coach, lots of people who are around me, because I listen to people when they're around me and I'm paying attention more than you think I am, a lot of you have a big issue. And I can talk about this because I've had it myself. It's a big concern with expressing your needs. But when you are aligned with your sacral chakra, you'll have healthy sex. You'll be anchored in your creative energy. You'll be emotionally expressive, whether it's a smile or a frown, and you will take a power. You will take a power from the human connection. You won't be depleted by people. You'll have a power that comes from human connection. It is week 18 in Love in Action Network. The theme is Easy Does It. We're on the second day of the week. It's an old saying from Alcoholics Anonymous, and you may have seen it on the bumper sticker of a car. Easy does it. 3 words. Easy does it. It's also an ancient Buddhist value, and it's one of the points found in Winnie the Pooh stories. There's a natural order, rhythm, and movement to the flow of life. We can't tap into it when we're trying too hard. The trick is relaxing and allowing that flow to find and include us. One more time. It's an old saying from Alcoholics Anonymous, and you may have seen it on the bumper sticker of a car. Easy does it. It's also an ancient Buddhist value, and it's one of the points found in the Winnie the Pooh stories. There's a natural order, rhythm, and movement to the flow of life. We can't tap into it, and when we're trying too hard, the trick is relaxing. And we can't tap into it when we're trying too hard. My apologies. Too much coffee today. Ugh. We can't tap into it when we're trying too hard. The trick is relaxing and allowing that flow to find and to include us. The application of this week's theme of Easy Does It is that whenever we're trying harder and accomplishing less, it may be time to ease up. Whenever we're trying harder and accomplishing less, it may be time to ease up. I'm heading over quickly with a minute on the clock to Love in Action Network's website, lovedandlovable.org. If you go there, you'll see hot news at the top. If you click the only heart on the page, you'll be taken to a way to come into our memberships. The Love in Action Network newsletter is also there, in addition to an introduction to all of our team and most valuable players. We unequivocally believe here that Black lives matter. No human is illegal. Indigenous land, water, and rights must be protected. Love is love. Women's rights are human rights. Solidarity with trans people and issues are essential. Cease fire now. We're calling for a ceasefire of the heart, mind, body, and spirit on the earth. And this space does not provide therapy or medical advice and makes no claims to that end. Please see a therapist or a licensed mental health medical professional to receive appropriate care if you need it today. This space, Love in Action Network and Love City Academy, makes no claims to treat or cure any mental or medical health conditions. Participants here are engaging in this space of their own free will, and they can come back as many times as they want to get free. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay loved and lovable. I'm Dr. Flo, and I'll see you tomorrow.